Good morning, boys and girls. This morning I'm going to read to you a book by Nancy Tillman called On the Night You Were Born. And this book is a reminder of how each of us was created by God to be unique and special, and each of us has gifts to share with the world. So here's On the Night You Were Born with the two polar bears on the front. On the night you were born, the moon smiled with such wonder that the stars peeked in to see you, and the night wind whispered, life will never be the same, because there had never been anyone like you, ever in the world. Isn't that amazing? Never, ever in the world had there been anyone quite like you. So enchanted with you were the wind and the rain that they whispered the sound of your wonderful name. The sound of your name is a magical one. Let's say it out loud before we go on. Can you say your name out loud? It's magical and special, just created for you. It sailed through the farmland, high on the breeze, over the ocean, and through the trees, until everyone heard it and everyone knew of the one and only ever you. Not once had there been such eyes, such a nose, such silly, wiggly, wonderful toes. In fact, I think I'll count to 3 so you can wiggle your toes for me. You wiggle your toes? 1, 2, 3. I'm wiggling mine. When the polar bears heard, they danced until dawn. Look, there's a little baby with some toes wiggling. From faraway places, the geese flew home. There's the polar bears dancing, and there's the geese flying home. The moon stayed up until morning next day, and none of the ladybugs flew away. So whenever you doubt just how special you are, and you wonder who loves you, how much and how far, listen for geese honking high in the sky. They're singing a song to remember you by. Or notice the bears asleep at the zoo. It's because they've been dancing all night for you. Or drift off to sleep to the sound of the wind. Listen closely. It's whispering your name again. Look at that big frog. If the moon stays up until morning one day, or a ladybug lands and decides to stay, or a little bird sits at your window a while, it's because they're all hoping to see you smile. Don't we always talk about what a gift your smile can be to others and how important it is to share your smile? It's like sharing your light. For never before in story or rhyme, not even once upon a time, has the world ever known a you, my friend, and it never will, not ever again. Never before in story or rhyme, not even once upon a time, has the world ever known a you, my friend, and it never will, not ever again. I know I read that twice, but I think that's so important to think about that. There's never been anyone like you, and there never will be again. So we all need to remember that and use our gifts to share with others. Heaven blew every trumpet and played every horn on the wonderful, marvelous night you were born. For you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And that's from Psalm 139. So I love this book. You can tell this book's a little beat up. We've read this book quite a few times in our household. But it makes me think about when my boys were born. And it also it's so amazing to me that God created each of us to be our own unique selves. Each of us has our very unique handprints, and each of us has our own unique gifts. Even if there's 2 good singers, the 2 of them don't sound exactly alike. So no matter what your gift is, I know we have a book we read all the time in Sunday school about your gift. It might be that you have some talents, and it might be that your gift is just the way that you treat others. That can be everybody's gift. We can all work hard to treat others with love and kindness, and that's what I hope you guys are doing right now at home. Giving your mom and dad an extra hug, or helping your grandma or aunt or whomever you're living with right now, helping them out and trying to make life a little bit easier for them. It's important that we share love and kindness always, as God created us all in his own image, and we are each very special and have so much to offer the world. I miss you. I can't wait until we can be together again, but it's looking like it's going to take some time, just because we want to make sure everybody's really safe once we get to be back together again. So just remember that you are loved by your church. That's me. I love each of you. You're loved by your family. It's not just me. I'm not the only one at church, but you're loved by your family, and you're loved by God in a very big, all surrounding way. Air hugs. He's there with you always. He's always a support to you. You can talk to him and pray to him anytime you need help. I hope you have a wonderful week.